Hi students, in my last video I explained vapor pressure, factors affecting on vapor pressure and Raoult's law of a solution which contains volatile components. And of course based on that we have solved some problems also, and we have also started ideal solutions. Right. In today's class, that is lecture number 11, before we will going to start non-ideal solutions, then one small topic has left that I will complete first. That is Raoult's law as a special case of Henry's law. Raoult's law as a special case of Henry's law. It is Henry's law formula P equal to Kh into X. It is a Raoult's law formula P equal to P naught into X. Of course, in both the cases, partial vapor pressure is directly proportional to mole fraction. In both the cases, partial pressure is directly proportional to mole fraction. And of course, proportional constant only different. Here, proportional constant is Kh. Here, proportional constant is P naught. That's why when a proportional constants becomes equal, then Raoult's law becomes a special case of Henry's law. See here I have written, when Kh equal to P naught, Raoult's law becomes a special case of Henry's law. That's it. Okay? Right now we'll start non-ideal solutions. In last video we have explained ideal solutions characteristics, and as well as its graph also, and as well as its examples also. Now we'll see non-ideal solutions properties. Right. Non-ideal solutions. First we'll recall once again what are ideal solutions. Ideal solutions nothing but which obeys Raoult's law at all concentration and temperature are called as ideal solutions. Then what are non-ideal solutions? Just opposite then. The solution which does not obeys Raoult's law at all concentration and temperature called as non-ideal solutions. And of course, non-ideal solutions are two types. One is non-ideal solutions with positive deviation. Number one, with positive deviation, and a non-ideal solution with negative deviation. Like that, non-ideal solutions are two types. One is positive deviation and one is with negative deviation. Now we have to discuss positive deviation characteristics as well as examples as well as its graph. Negative deviation characteristics as well as example as well as its graph. Okay, now we'll start that is a non-ideal solution with a positive deviation. Right, I'll explain regarding positive deviation. Positive deviation, and of course a positive deviation from Raoult's law. Positive deviation from Raoult's law only. Right. For that purpose again we'll take components before mixing as well as after mixing. See here one container. It is one component. And here another container. Here also we have taken another component. Of course, in our NCERT book, this component has indicated as A, this component has indicated as B. That's why I am taking here a component A, it is a component B. And both components have mixed in one container. It is a mixture of A and B, remember. It is a mixture. Right, A and B, mixture of A and B. Let's see what happens. Right. Then if you take a component A, here between one molecule to other molecule, between A to another A, attraction forces are existed. Here also it is a B molecule, means it is one B, it is another B. Between a B and a B, here also attraction forces are existed. Then both we have mixed and we are getting a mixture. In mixture what happened? AA attractions as well as BB attractions are undergoing a breaking, and new attractions between A and B are forming. Here attraction forces are existed between A and B. Now let's discuss about positive deviation. What is positive deviation and what are the characteristics of positive deviation? Let's discuss now. First point is, see here carefully, the attraction forces in the pure components as well as the attraction force in the mixture. If you compare, the force of attraction in the pure components are more than the mixture. Once again, the attraction forces between the molecules in the pure components is more than the mixture. Means in the mixture between A and B, attraction forces are less as compared to AA as well as BB. Once again, we are comparing the attraction forces. Here between AA, attraction forces are there. Between BB, attraction forces are there. Here between AB, attraction forces are there. These attraction forces we are comparing. When we are comparing the attraction forces, what happens? In the mixture between A and B, attraction forces are less comparing with the AA and BB. Therefore, what happens now? In the mixture, means in the solution, we can say it is a solution. It is a solution because one of the component will take it as a solute and other component we can take it as a solvent. Nothing but it is a solution, binary solution, because we have taken only two components. Right. Now what we are mentioning here, between A and B, attraction forces are weak. Attraction forces are less. Because of that reason, what happened? Suppose if it is a closed container, here A as well as B, evaporation takes place easily. Both A and B, vaporizing tendency is more. Why? Because between A and B, attraction forces are not there. Attraction forces are weak. Because of that reason, A as well as B both are vaporizes easily. And if it is a closed container, those vapors again will come back and they will exert pressure on the liquid surface, which is called as vapor pressure. These vapors, they will exert pressure on the liquid surface. Okay. Now what I am doing means we'll compare. Here A also means vaporization takes place, BB also vaporization takes place, and in AB also vaporization takes place. Here also showing a vapor pressure, here also exhibiting a vapor pressure. Now this vapor pressure, pure components vapor pressure, mixture vapor pressure, we have to compare. Here automatically between A and A, attraction forces are strong. More strong attraction forces means vaporization tendency less. Vaporization tendency less means automatically vapor pressure also less only. Here also between B and B, strong attraction forces are there. Vaporization is less, automatically vapor pressure also less only. But here between A and B, attraction forces are weak. Because of that reason, more vaporization takes place, automatically more vapor pressure existed. Therefore, here vapor pressure is more than the pure components, means it is a deviating Raoult's law. We can show like this. Say component A, PA greater than PA naught XA. Just like P1 in previous classes, I have taken 1, of course. Any symbol you can take, it doesn't matter. We have taken like this, P1 greater than P1 naught X1, like that we have taken. Because in our NCERT book, components has shown as A and B. That's why instead of 1, I have shown as A, doesn't matter, both are same only. Here, what happened then? Here, because of weak attraction forces, vapor pressure is more. Vapor pressure is more. That's why here PA is not equal to PA naught XA. PA greater than PA naught XA, as well as PB also greater than PB naught XB. Suppose if they are same, we'll write equal. In that case, obeys Raoult's law. But here it is not obeying Raoult's law because it is not equal. PA greater than PA naught XA, PB greater than PB naught XB. Why? Because A component vaporizes easily, B component vaporizes easily, A exerting pressure, B exerting pressure, both pressures are more. Right. This is one characteristic. Second characteristic is, see here carefully, Suppose if it is a 20 ml, it is a 30 ml. 20 ml, 30 ml. Then 20 and 30 if you mix, here we are expecting a 50 ml. 20, 30 when we are adding, we are expecting a 50 ml. But remember, in positive deviation, it is not 50 ml, it is a 60 ml. Just example purpose I am giving the value. Means whatever we are expecting, that volume is not there, more than that volume is there. Sir, why it is a more volume? Here 20, 30 means we are expecting 50, but more than 50. Why it is a more than 50? Very simple, because here between A and B, attraction forces are weak. Because of weak attraction forces, then A and B occupies more volume. Between A, B, less attraction forces are there. Because of that reason, they are occupying a more volume. What about AA? Between A and A, attraction forces are strong. That's why they are occupying a less volume. Here also they are occupying less volume. But after mixing, because of weak attraction forces, they are occupying a more volume. Means what we can say here? Delta V mixture is positive, we can write, or more than 0, greater than 0, we can write. Positive means volume increases. Blindly remember, for a positive deviation, all values you will get positive. For positive deviation, all values you will get positive only. Delta V mixing positive. Why it is positive? Because volume increases. Final volume is more than the initial volume. Final is more than the initial volume. Therefore, definitely resultant value you will get a positive only. Blindly remember, volume increases. That's why delta V mixture is positive. Next characteristic feature, delta H mixture. Let's see what happens. Delta H mixture. Come here. Here between A and A, attraction forces are strong. We have to break the attractions. B and B, attraction forces are strong. We have to break the attraction forces. And here AB bond has formed. Here after formation of the bond, amount of energy released. Okay. Here bonds we have to break. Here bonds are breaking. Here bond is making. Here amount of energy required. Here amount of energy released. Just now we have discussed here AA attraction is more. Means to break this bond we need more amount of energy. Here also to break this bond we need more amount of energy. But here after formation of a bond between A and B, bond is weak bond. If a weak bond formed, the amount of energy released is very less. Because of weak bond, the amount of energy released is less. Suppose here amount of energy required is 200 kilojoules. Amount of energy released is only 100 kilojoules. What is the net value? 200 minus 100 means 100 kilojoules of energy absorbing only more. Once again, here bond breaking purpose 200 kilojoules of energy required. After formation of the bond, 100 kilojoules of energy released. Here required energy is more than the released energy. Okay, required energy more than the released energy. That's why delta H mixture is again positive only. Because the taking tendency is more. Taking energy more than releasing energy. Because releasing energy will show with minus. Absorbing energy will show with plus. Here absorbing is more than releasing. That's why delta H mixture is positive. Okay, yeah, these are the characteristic features of positive deviation. Once again, in the mixture what happened? Particularly we are discussing in the mixture A and B, because of weak attraction forces, they are easily vaporizing. Automatically vapor pressure is more than what we are expecting. Therefore PA greater than PA not XA, PB greater than PB not XB, automatically deviating from Raoult's law. And the second one is volume. After mixing, volume is increasing because of weak intermolecular attraction forces. And delta H mixture also positive only because required energy is more than the released energy. Now we'll discuss about some examples as well as its graphical representation. First I'll explain the graph. After that I will see the examples. Positive deviation graph. Let's discuss now. Yesterday for ideal solutions I have explained the graph. First I'll copy as it is a graph here. For ideal solutions, whatever the graph I have taken, I'll copy here. We'll do one thing. Instead of taking off components 1 and 2, I'll take now components A and B. Anyone we can take, no restriction, remember. According to NCERT book, I'll take now. Yeah. On y-axis is x-axis. Again y-axis I am taking. Here left side I will take a pure A I am taking here. Here a pure B I am taking. In last class we have taken pure one component 1 only this side. Here component 2 only this side. If only A is there, automatically XA equal to 1. Because only one component is there, mole fraction is 1. What about XB at the same place? 0, because B is not there. B is not there, mole fraction of B is 0. Come here. Here only B is there. Only B is there. A is not there. That's why XA is 0. XB equal to 1. XB equal to 1. First we'll plot for ideal solutions purpose. Ideal solution purpose. We have taken already yesterday. Here only one component is there. One component exerting pressure is nothing but a pure pressure. Pure means will show as P naught A that I have shown here. Only one component, second component is not there. So only one component is there. Whatever the pressure exerted by that component is designated with P naught. Here also only component B is there. A is not there. So only B component exerting pressure I am showing here. That is also P naught. B I am showing. Yesterday one equation we have taken in that B, nothing but second component vapor pressure. Second component is more volatile, we can say. Second component is more volatile than first, like that we have taken. Here B is more volatile than A, like that we can take. More volatile, more vapor pressure. Less volatile, automatically less vapor pressure. Okay? Here why we have taken P naught? P naught means only single component is there. If only single component is present, definitely its pressure will be represented with P naught. Right. Next, when we are going from left side to right side, A means component A, if you go from left to right, becomes 0. Component A is diminishing. Component A diminishing means automatically its vapor pressure also decreases. Here highest vapor pressure of A, slowly component A vapor pressure is decreasing like this. Here vapor pressure is 0. Regarding this graph in the last class I explained clearly. You get straight line, of course. Next here only component B is there. And now we are going from right side to left side. If we are going right side to left side, B1 becomes 0. Right to left, B component is diminishing. Automatically, component B pressure also decreases. Like this we'll write. Component B pressure decreases. Okay. Now we are showing here only P naught A, P naught. But this entire line is not P naught, it is just PA. Why? Because after crossing this point, we are having a mixture. Mixture started. Here only component A is there. Here only component B is there. At last places. But after once if you cross this point, we are having mixture. In that mixture only A exerting pressure is a partial pressure PA. It is a PA variation. It is a PB variation. And if you merge, I want a total pressure purpose I will take like this. It is a PT. There is nothing but a PA plus a PB. Of course, this graph is familiar to you. This is for ideal solutions, remember. Now we are discussing about non-ideal solution, that too with positive deviation. In a non-ideal solution, already known to you, in the mixture, because of more volatility, vapor pressure is more than expected. If a vapor pressure is more than expected, here for positive deviation purpose, we are not will get some different curves like this. Actually, this is for ideal solution purpose. For positive deviation purpose, we'll get maximum. Maximum means like this. This is PA. Means it is normal it is for positive deviation. It is for ideal, it is for positive deviation pressure. Means somewhat higher point we have to show them, because pressure is more, vapor pressure is more. Because of more vapor pressure, I am showing like this. Some what we can say, maximum point we are getting. Here also, B also same only. It is for ideal. But we are not discussing for ideal, we are discussing for positive deviation. Here also we are getting a maximum like this. Means somewhat heighted place we are showing. Why we are showing? Because pressures are more, partial pressures are more. Why partial pressures are more? Because between A and B, attraction force is weak, easily volatiling, more pressure they are exerting. And total also we can show like this. Total also will get a maximum only like this. Here we cannot write a PT equal to PA. PT greater than PA plus PB we have to write. Total is greater than PA plus PB. PT greater than PA plus PB. This is the graph for a particularly non-ideal solution with a positive deviation, remember. Okay, here PA pressure increases, PB pressure increases, automatically total pressure also increases. Okay, now we'll see some examples. Examples for a positive deviation is like okay, example, ethyl alcohol and water mixture. Ethyl alcohol and H2O mixture is an example for positive deviation, remember. Why? It is A, it is B. Between one ethyl alcohol molecule, see like this. Here we'll take one container. We will take one container. Here we are taking one container. In the first container, ethyl alcohol I am taking. In the second container, water I am taking. In the third container, mixture I am taking. Together I am taking. Now what happened? Here between one ethyl alcohol molecule to other ethyl alcohol molecule, attraction forces are more because of hydrogen bonding. Here also, between one water molecule to other water molecule, attraction forces are more because of hydrogen bonding. Means here AA and BB attractions are more comparing with the AB. Means between ethyl alcohol and water, attraction forces are weak comparing with these attractions. That's why it is an example for positive deviation. Next, some more examples we can take like ethyl alcohol and acetone. Next, carbon disulfide and acetone, and carbon disulfide, acetaldehyde. These are the examples for positive deviation. You people compulsory has to by heart all the examples. These examples, some more examples has given in our notes. You just refer and please by heart all the examples. Right. Then after completion of a positive deviation, we will enter into negative deviation from Raoult's law. Negative deviation from Raoult's law. Yeah, we'll see that. What is negative deviation? How to explain? Let's discuss now. Okay, right. We'll take again one container. Here, one more container. We'll take here a mixture. Right. It is again a component A, component B. It is a A and B mixture. We can say AB mixture. Means here between A and A will have attractions. Here between a B and B will have attractions. Here between A and B will have attraction forces. Now we are discussing about a negative deviation. Then again we have to compare the attraction forces. Where attraction forces are more, where attraction forces are less, we'll see now. Very simple. Here comparing with the pure components. Comparing with the pure components in the mixture, attraction forces are more. Means before mixing, after mixing, attraction forces when you are comparing to each other, after mixing attraction forces are more. Means between A and B attraction forces are strong more comparing with AA and BB. Okay, because of more attraction forces, see here what happens. Because of strong attractions between A and B, then A converting into vapor, B conversion to vapor is very less. A and B, they are not easily converting into vapors. Why they are not easily converting into vapors? Because strong attraction forces are existed between them. If they are not converting into vapors, automatically vapor pressure also less only. Here between A and B strong attraction forces are there. Because of that reason, they are not easily converting into vapors. Automatically vapor pressure also less only. Vapor pressure is decreasing. That's what we will write here. PA less than PA, PA not, okay, XA, and PB less than PB not XB will write. Here vapor pressure decreasing. Try to understand, vapor pressure is decreasing. What about positive deviation? Positive deviation, vapor pressure has increased. Here vapor pressure is decreasing because of strong attractions between A and B. Vapor pressure decreases. Once vapor pressure decreases, definitely it is a deviating from Raoult's law, no doubt. If you get here equal symbol, obeys Raoult's law. Either greater than symbol or less than symbol, whatever the symbol may be, it is nothing but a deviation only. Remaining characteristics we'll see then. Remaining delta V, volume change we'll see. Volume change. Okay. Here say it is a 20 ml. It is a 30 ml. Here we are expecting 50 ml actually. 20 plus 30, 50. But here volume is not 50 ml, volume is 40 ml only, volume is decreasing. I'll repeat, here really we are expecting 50, but originally if you see its volume is 40 ml only, means volume is decreasing. Why volume is decreasing? Because intermolecular attraction forces are more. Because of that reason molecules will comes close to each other. When molecules comes close to each other, volume decreases. Therefore we'll write delta V mixture negative will write. Again remember, for a negative deviation, all values you will get negative only. Why delta V mixture is a negative? Because its volume is less, its volume is more. Its volume is less, finally is less, initially is more. Definitely you will get a negative value only. Or blindly we can tell that after mixing volume decreases. After mixing volume decreases, that's why we are showing with a negative sign. And delta H mixture, enthalpy change in the mixture, whether negative or positive, let's discuss now. Come on. Here between A and A attraction forces are there, we have to break the attraction. Here also we have to break the attraction. Then here between A and B, new bond is forming. After formation of the new bond, amount of energy released. Now we'll just compare. Here between A and A, attractions are very less. That's why the amount of energy required is very less. Here also between B and B, attractions are less, amount of energy required is less. But here between A and B, strong bond has formed. When strong bond has formed, amount of energy released is obviously higher. Means comparing with these energies. Here say for example, required energy is 50 kilojoules. Suppose required energy 50 kilojoules to break the bonds. But here after formation of the bond, released energy is 100 kilojoules. Required is 50, released is 100, required is 50, released is 100. Means released energy is more comparing with required. More released. Generally releasing symbol is minus only. That's why delta H in the mixture we are showing a negative sign. Why? Because after formation of the bond between A and B, strong bond is forming, more amount of energy released comparing with required, released is more. That's it. Okay, these are the characteristics. Again we have to discuss about its graph as well as its examples. Graph and examples, let's discuss now. Now again, for graph purpose, we have to plot same ideal gas graph. Again, we have to plot ideal gas graph. Just now we have taken same, we will copy as it is. Again, here I am taking a pure A. Here I am taking pure B. Pure A means XA equal to 1, XB equal to 0. Here XA equal to 0, XB equal to 1 because we have taken only pure B. Now only A component is there. Its pressure is nothing but a pure pressure. We are showing a P naught A. Here only B component is there. Its pressure is nothing but a pure pressure. We are showing as P naught B. Okay. Then when we are going from left to right, A becomes 0. A becomes 0 means component A pressure decreases. Component pressure is decreasing like this. Decreasing, and here it becomes 0. And exactly, component B pressure is this much. When we are coming from right to left, component B pressure is decreasing and becomes 0. We'll show like this. And we'll write total. Say it is a PA, sorry, it is a PA, it is a PB, it is a P total equal to PA plus PB. This we are expecting for ideal. This is of course ideal solution, not gas, ideal solution graph it is. Ideal solution graphical representation. But we are discussing about non-ideal with a negative deviation we are discussing. Negative deviation means what happened? In the mixture, pressure is less. Pressure decreases because of strong attractions. Vaporization is less, automatically vapor pressure also less only. That's why we are showing a minimum here. Their maximum shown, here we are showing a minimum. Dots will write below the curve. Below we have to write. Previously above we have to write, here below. Because it is a curve for negative deviation. Here also, net also below only we have to show, remember. Then here what is the symbol? PT less than PA plus PB. That's it. This is a graphical representation for negative deviation. It is really we are expecting for ideal solutions. But our expected is wrong. We are getting like this. We are getting like this. Here also we are getting like this. Why? Because vaporization tendency is less. Automatically vapor pressure also less only. Because of that reason, we will get this graph. And we will see the examples. Generally, for negative deviation purpose, mineral acids like HCl, H2SO4, etc. will use an example. So see here, example HCl plus water and H2SO4 plus water and HNO3 plus water, etc. And one more important example that is asked many times, chloroform and acetone. Chloroform and acetone is the best example for negative deviation. Okay, I'll explain this example. Only this example I'll explain. It is an important. See here, chloroform and acetone. CH, Cl, chloroform as it is written here, and acetone, C double bond O, right, CH3, of course it is acetone, doesn't matter. Now it is a component A, component B, we are discussing negative deviation. Now what happened between one chloroform to other chloroform, that much attractions are not there. And between one acetone to other acetone, that much attractions are not there. But once if we mix these two compounds, after mixing these two compounds, between chloroform and acetone, attraction forces are more. Why attraction forces are more? Here between oxygen and hydrogen we will get intermolecular hydrogen bonding. We will get here a strong intermolecular hydrogen bonding between oxygen and hydrogen when after mixing. Because of that reason, what happens? it is showing a negative deviation, and its pressure decreases, volume decreases, enthalpy change, amount of energy released, all the things happen. So these are the examples for a negative deviation as well as graph. Okay. Then we have learned ideal solutions as well as non-ideal solutions, both we have learned. Next, here one general point I will tell you, that is, remember, it may be ideal solution or non-ideal solution, doesn't matter. It may be ideal or non-ideal, ideal or non-ideal. After mixing, mix होने के बाद, after mixing of the components, delta S mixture, entropy change after mixing is always positive, remember, because after mixing definitely randomness increases. It may be positive deviation, negative deviation, doesn't matter, anything, or ideal, non-ideal, anyone, after mixing entropy change becomes positive, as well as delta G mixing becomes negative. Nothing but a spontaneous process only. I'll repeat once again. It may be ideal solution or non-ideal solution. Irrespective of any solution, these two are fixed conditions. That is entropy change after mixing positive. Gibbs energy change after mixing is negative. That's it. Okay. Next, for just one short trick I'll give you to remember positive deviation as well as negative deviation examples. Positive deviation, negative deviation examples purpose, I'll give you one trick. For a positive deviation, generally in your example, if you are having alcohol, one of the component is alcohol, or one of the component is carbon disulfide, or one of the compound is carbon tetrachloride. If there, of course, it is not 100% as it is, just maximum cases we can identify. In maximum cases we can identify with the help of this trick. If one of the component is alcohol, or if one of the component is carbon disulfide, or if one of the component is carbon tetrachloride, we can identify them as positive deviation. Negative deviation purpose, maximum your example contains mineral acids like inorganic acids like HCl, H2SO4, HNO3, like mineral acids are present. Maximum we can say that it is a negative deviation. It's just a trick. It is not 100% applicable, remember. With the help of this we can somewhat we can identify which is a positive deviation example, which is a negative deviation example, right? From this ideal as well as non-ideal solutions we have completed. And non-ideal again includes the positive deviation as well as negative deviation also we have completed. Next, what you have to do? First, you have to write, of course in our notes we have given clearly, you just refer the notes. What you have to do? One side we have to take two columns, one side we have to write ideal solution, one side we have to write a non-ideal. Non-ideal means it includes positive deviation as well as negative deviation, doesn't matter. You have to write the differences among them, because you know what are ideal solutions as well as what are non-ideal solutions. What are ideal solutions, what are non-ideal solutions, everything known to you. You have to write one by one points in them. It is one question, because these questions will ask frequently. Write any three differences between ideal and non-ideal solutions. We can write here obeys Raoult's law, here not obeys Raoult's law. Here delta V mixing 0, delta V mixing not equal to 0, delta H mixing 0, delta H mixing not equal to, directly you can write not equal to. Don't write greater than and less than, because we are writing non-ideal. I did not mention positive or negative. That's why delta, I'll give you, of course. Here obeys Raoult's law first. First point is obeys Raoult's law. Here not obeys Raoult's law. And next what we can write? Delta H mixture is 0. Delta H mixture is not equal to 0. Greater than or less than we don't know. Just not equal to 0. And delta V mixture equal to 0. Here delta V mixture is not equal to 0. and here we can write PA equal to PA naught XA and PB equal to PB naught XB in case of ideal. There what we'll write in between, not equal, you have to write, that's it. These are the differences between ideal as well as non-ideal solutions. Next we'll write differences between positive deviation and negative deviation. Positive and negative. One side will write positive and one side will write a negative deviation. Points, come on. Here what happened? Vapor pressure is more than expected. That's why first point, PA greater than PA naught XA and PB greater than PB naught XB. PB naught XB. Here we write reverse. PA less than PA naught XA and PB less than PB naught XB. Next, here delta H mixture is positive. Here delta H mixture is negative. After mixing, volume decreases. Here, after mixing, enthalpy, amount of energy released, not volume, amount of energy released more. Now we'll see the volume. Delta V mixture equal to positive. Here, in case of positive deviation, after mixing, volume increases. Here, after mixing, volume decreases because of more attraction forces. Of course, both are not obeying Raoult's law. Here, clearly indicating both are not obeying Raoult's law. These are the points, these are the differences between ideal and non-ideal solutions. Yeah, we are continuing with azeotropes, nothing but azeotropic mixture. It is also called as a constant boiling mixture. Let's discuss what are azeotropes. Nothing but what are azeotropic mixture. See here, azeotropes, nothing but azeotropes are the mixtures of liquids. It is nothing but liquid mixture only, having same composition in liquid and vapor phase. In the liquid phase as well as in the vapor phase also same composition will be there and having a same boiling point like a pure liquid. Means it is one component A, it is another component B. A having one boiling point differently, B having one different boiling point, but after mixing of AB, after mixing the entire mixture is having only the entire mixture having only one boiling point, remember. Once again, A, B we are mixing. A having a different boiling point, B having different boiling point individually. Once if you mix, the mixture will get only one boiling point. That's why azeotropes are the mixtures of liquids having same composition in liquid state and vapor state and having a same boiling point like a pure component. How pure component will show one fixed boiling point, here mixture also will show one fixed boiling point, that is remember. Once again, azeotropes are the mixtures of liquids having same composition in the liquid and vapor phase and having same boiling point like pure components. That's why we have mentioned constant boiling mixture. Right. Now we'll have here two types of azeotropes are there. Minimum boiling azeotrope, maximum boiling azeotrope. Then what is the minimum boiling, what is maximum boiling azeotropes? Let's discuss now. Very simple. First we will see minimum boiling azeotropes. Generally, just now we have discussed non-ideal solutions. Non-ideal solutions are two types. One is the positive deviation solutions as well as the negative deviation solutions. Now, positive deviation solutions behave like one type. Negative deviation solutions behave one type. Let's discuss now. First, minimum boiling azeotropes. Then here, the solutions which shows positive deviation. The solution which shows positive deviation forms minimum boiling azeotropes. We'll see clearly. Once again, the solution which shows positive deviation. Once again, we'll go back to positive deviation. In positive deviation, what happened? Between A and B, attraction forces are weak. Attraction forces are less between A and B in the mixture. Remember. That's why A can vaporize, B can vaporize easily. A and B vaporizes easily. That's why it is called minimum boiling. Minimum boiling means can be boiled easily by taking a less temperature. That is called minimum boiling. Can be boiled easily. Okay, now can be boiled easily by absorbing, by taking a less temperature. That is called a minimum boiling. Okay, why minimum boiling? Because between A and B, attractions are not there. They can boil easily. That's why by taking a less temperature, that's why they are called as minimum boiling azeotropes. That's why the solutions which shows positive deviation are, called as minimum boiling azeotropes. Let's discuss examples. Okay, before that, minimum boiling azeotropes properties, if you see here, they are vaporizing easily. If they are vaporizing easily, automatically vapor pressure is more. Because if you take in the closed container, vapor pressure is more. Why vapor pressure is more? Because vaporization is more, vapor pressure also more. That only we have written here, vapor pressure is more. Vapor pressure is more. Next, boiling point, here important point you have to remember, boiling point is lower than the components. Boiling point of the mixture is lower than each, means either components. I'll explain this point clearly. Okay, see here AA plus BB has mixed and formed AB. Now if you see the mixture boiling point, for example 100 degrees centigrade. Mixture boiling, otherwise we'll write mixture boiling point 50 degrees centigrade. What we have mentioned, boiling point is lower, means mixture boiling point is lower than pure components. This component boiling point say 80 degrees. This component boiling point say 90 degrees. But mixture boiling point is lower than either the components. Then out of these two, any component boiling point, if you observe, our mixture boiling point definitely less only comparing with the pure components. It is 50, 80, 90 like that. Why its boiling point is less? Reason already known to you. Because between A and B, attraction forces are less, easily vaporizing. That's why boiling point is less in the mixture. Example given, see here. We'll take one positive deviation example. Boiling point of azeotrope. Which azeotrope taken? Azeotrope taken, ethyl alcohol and water. Like this, ethyl alcohol. Already I have given positive deviation example, ethyl alcohol and water. Only ethyl alcohol boiling point has given 78.3 degrees. Only water boiling point already known to you 100 degrees. And if you merge, if you mix them, obtained azeotropic mixture is 78.15 degrees only. These are the individual components. It is a mixture of course. Just now I have mentioned mixture boiling point is less than either components. It is 100, it is 78 only less. It is 78.3, 78.1, 78.1. Definitely mixture is less boiling point than pure component. You have to remember at least one example with their values. That is your job. Okay, I given clearly explanation. Positive deviation example, pure component ethyl alcohol boiling point, water boiling point, mixture boiling point. If you observe all these values, our mixture boiling point is definitely less than either components. Right. This is about minimum boiling azeotrope. Next we will go to maximum boiling azeotrope. Here positive deviation solutions exhibits that negative deviation solutions exhibits maximum boiling azeotropes. Right. Maximum boiling azeotropes, what happened? Let's see now. The solution which shows negative deviation form maximum boiling azeotrope. It is a minimum boiling azeotrope. here maximum boiling azeotrope. Right. Now what happened here? Vapor pressure more. Definitely here vapor pressure is less. I'll explain. See here once again. A pure component and it is a BB pure component. Mixed, it is a mixture. This is AB. We'll recall again the negative deviation. In negative deviation, what happened? Between A and B, strong attraction forces are there. Because of strong attraction forces, that is vaporization is less. Automatically, vapor pressure also less only. Means converting into vapors is less. Because strong attraction forces are there. Automatically, here vapor pressure is less. That only we can write here. Here vapor pressure more means vapor pressure is less. Next. Boiling point is lower than the component. Here boiling point is higher than the components. Means here mixture boiling point is more than the components. Mixture boiling point is 100 and this component is 30, this component is 40 only. Why mixture boiling point is more? Why mixture boiling point is more in a negative deviation? In maximum azeotropic means here between A and B, strong attraction forces are there to convert into vapors. To convert into vapors, more heat we have to supply. That's why it is called a maximum boiling azeotropic mixture. Here between A and B, strong attraction forces are there. To overcome that strong attraction forces, more energy we have to supply. That's why it is a maximum boiling azeotropic mixture. Now, mixture boiling point is more than the pure components. Why mixture boiling point is more? Because their attraction forces are strong. Here also example has given. Which example given? That is a HCl and H2O. Non-ideal examples are already known to you. HCl boiling point particularly mentioned 85 degrees centigrade. And water boiling point is 100 degrees centigrade. And mixture boiling point given 108.6 degrees. So here individual boiling points and mixture boiling point if you compare, obviously mixture boiling point is more than the individual components boiling points. That's why it is called a maximum azeotropic mixture. Okay, once again, minimum boiling azeotropes shown by positive deviation solutions, maximum boiling azeotropic mixture nothing but negative deviation solutions. That's it. Next, we have to start colligative properties. Right, in our next video, we'll start colligative properties. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.